Liverpool new goalkeeper Sander Westerveld, who's played in every Premiership match so far. A back four of Vegard Hegem, Jamie Carragher, Sami Hyypiä, and a change at left back with Steve Staunton replacing the injured Dominic Matteo. Vladimir Smitser returns on the right of midfield. Jamie Redknapp partners Dietmar Hamann, the German international, making his first appearance since his ankle injury on the first day of the season. Patrick Berger completes the quartet. And for the first time in 5 months, Gerard Houllier is able to start with his first choice attacking partnership of Robbie Fowler and Michael Owen. For Everton, their first choice keeper Thomas Müller is now back in training, but Walter Smith has been delighted with the form of his stand-in Paul Gerrard. In the back four, Irishman Richard Dunn plays on the right. Michael Ball replaces the injured David Unsworth at left back, and there's Scottish steel in the heart of defence in the shape of David Weir and Richard Goff. The midfield lines up like this. On the right, Don Hutchison, recovered from a calf injury. In the centre, John Collins, a new signing, Abel Xavier, a Portuguese international, with Nick Barmby on the left. And up front, the man whose goals really rescued Everton at the end of last season, Francis Jeffers and Kevin Campbell. Let's have a quick look at the substitutes bench. On show, the Swiss international who made his first Liverpool appearance against Hull City last week. He gets a place. Meyer, the Dutch striker, Camara, that Trevor's already mentioned, young Gerrard, who's been playing regularly recently, and the Danish goalkeeper Nielsen for Everton. Two Scotsmen in Cleland and Gemmell, the former Sheffield United player, Ward. Tommy Johnson, who's just come down on a 3-month loan from Celtic with a view to a permanent move, and their standing goalkeeper tonight, Simonsen. Well, you don't see that in many big city derbies, but it's always been the practice on Merseyside, even in cup finals, for Liverpool and Everton fans to mingle. The rivalry may be fierce, but it's also very friendly. It might not be quite so friendly out on the field, although there's plenty of handshakes. Well, it's the longest running, the local derby in English football, and always one of the most fiercely contested. We can guarantee a great atmosphere, ferocious. Two of the real giants of English football meet head-to-head then, and since they first clashed over 100 years ago, there's been almost nothing between them. 57 wins to Liverpool, 53 to Everton, 50 matches drawn, every single game in the top division, and for the first time in 10 years, Everton go into a derby match higher than Liverpool in the league table. It'll be Everton to get proceedings underway. 4 of Liverpool's team tonight have never played in a Merseyside derby before. There are 3 on the Everton side, and I would think for the first 20 minutes they ain't going to know what's hit them. Perfect night for a game of such importance. Barmby doing well to keep that in early on here for Everton. The layoff by Campbell a little loose, and Spitzer a little fortunate, I think, that the clearance found a colleague. Everton with their new-found confidence. Not only have they had improved results this season, but Evertonians will tell you that the standard of their football has been much higher than in recent times as well. But they know that this is the test their supporters have been really looking forward to. Everton have made their best start for 6 years, and in fact, if they win today, Walter Smith's team will have equalled their best start for 19 years. Xavier, the Portuguese international, one of those tasting the derby atmosphere for the first time, of course. Don, who has played before. Xavier again, Campbell well placed on the far post. Liverpool had stretched to get it away. Here's Smitser, the Czech Republic player, back in the side after injury. Redknapp driving Liverpool forward. Staunton, one of the old hands of these Merseyside derbies from his previous spell at Anfield. Patrick Berger leaves the cross to Staunton. Schmitzel teed himself up for the volley. Hyypiä for Liverpool. Patrick Berger. And the late challenge on Berger earns it through.
Xavier on the right. I think that's tactical to try and stop the thrust of Berger on the left-hand side for Liverpool.
Redknapp for them. Another late challenge which referee Riley has allowed unpunished since Liverpool still have possession here with Staunton. And a little deflection could easily have wrong-footed. Hoopier makes a run towards the near post. Difficult ball there for Everton to deal with. Gerrard has conceded another corner. Or has he? No, the referee was about to point to the corner. The linesman indicated goal kick, and that's the verdict.
Yes, that wasn't the best of defending from Everton. Near post corner, it allows Heckham to get in front of Hutchinson. His run wasn't tracked.
Liverpool have lost only one of their last 13 matches against Everton here at Anfield, 4 years ago now. Staunton's clearance. Smith didn't know where the ball was, but Liverpool get the throw.
It was an important clearance too from Staunton because Hoopier missed the bounce of the ball, completely misjudged it. But Staunton showing good defensive qualities, coming around on the cover.
Everton threatening again. Jeffers well placed in the middle. A good flowing start to this game. Awkward clearance for Hegem. He's under pressure from Barnby. Back in the side now after his injury problems. Vegard Hegem, his first choice right back. Bounces kindly there for Barnby. Jeffers turns it forward. Campbell's onside. Everton have scored. What a start!
Well, Liverpool were looking across for the linesman, the flag. He didn't raise his flag, but it was outstanding play from Jeffers. Just look at the awareness he shows here as this ball is played in from Barnby. He gets lucky here from a deflection, but just look at Jeffers. He knows exactly where Campbell is. Definitely not offside. Westerveld certainly gets something on it, but he can't prevent it from going into the net. What a start this is for Everton.
Kevin Campbell had gone 5 matches without a goal, his worst spell in fact since he joined Everton. A spell that's been dramatically ended on the ground where his supporters would most want him to end it. Staunton, what a stunning start. And Liverpool shaken by that.
Well, it's the problem, Alan, that I spoke about prior to kick-off. Just one game this season when they've managed to keep a clean sheet.
It's becoming a familiar problem for Liverpool.
I'm not quite sure who it was that's playing him onside. I think it was possibly Carragher.
Goff coming forward to join Campbell and the rest. Making a good run as well. Liverpool fans thought they should have had a free kick there. The referee thought otherwise. And now at last Liverpool show their attacking qualities with Robbie Fowler. Well, it's good skill by Fowler. Just a yard too far in the end. Staunton's challenge. Then a good one from Hutchison. Berger has it back for Liverpool and the usual frantic opening to these Merseyside derbies. But you don't usually get a goal in the opening 5 minutes. Haman, first touch I can remember him getting on his home debut, of course. Smitzer. Now the German again. There's a full stretch to even control that, and he's lost possession, and Everton looking dangerous on the break again. Campbell and Jeffers in harness. Well, Carragher saved Liverpool then from another embarrassment. Well, he doesn't look too delighted, but a very encouraging start for Walter Smith.
Yes, he'd be delighted, Alan, with the opening goal. He'd preferred it though if it was 5 minutes from the end, rather than with 85 minutes remaining. But it's a great boost to his team.
Liverpool threatening with Smitzer again. He's happy for the corner here. He's not going to get it. Liverpool throw. Michael Owen gets his first touch, I think. Hoopier. Berger. The big centre half was kept going. It's a poor ball. He's easily intercepted by Hutchison. Berger wouldn't let him out easily. But it's an Everton throw. Talk about Everton's great start. Remarkably, they're actually better off in terms of points. Corresponding state in finding their man with greater accuracy than Liverpool at the moment. That's a foul. Redknapp on Hutchison. The referee will step in and have a word with the Liverpool captain. 10 minutes gone at what used to be known as Fortress Anfield. Liverpool have already lost twice here in the league this season. A goal down. Campbell gets it back from Campbell. Decent cross in towards Jeffers. Hutchison a bit over elaborate, but Everton keep possession. Not now they don't. From his mistake. Everton Hegger. Spitzer. Aman almost got caught in possession again. His obvious lack of match fitness has been pretty evident in the opening stages here.
It's not certainly going to continue.
Everton down to 10 men for the moment. Francis Jeffers has just limped off on the halfway line for treatment. Did pretty well without him for the moment. Now he wants to come back on. He hasn't caught Mr. Riley's attention yet. Everton back to 11. Campbell beaten to it this time. And Everton get a free kick. There was an angry reaction from Robbie Fowler when he heard the whistle go. Well, no doubt John Hartson's looking at that and wondering exactly what he did wrong yesterday to deserve a second yellow card for a not dissimilar challenge. Flicked on by Campbell, but the whistle's already gone. Liverpool free kick. This is better from Liverpool. Redknapp. Egan. Berger and Smits are in the box, being joined by Fowler. Can't get his cross in. And it's Everton who look dangerous again on the break. Did well to hold it up there, Jeffers. Xavier looking for Campbell. Good layoff. Hutchison. This is done. And Hutchison goes down under the challenge from Staunton. Everton free kick. And a yellow card, in fact, for the Liverpool player.
Excellent positive play that from Hutchinson. I don't know quite what the Everton players are complaining about. They've got a yellow card. I think they were after a red.
Collins with the free kick. And Liverpool have to rely on their goalkeeper to save them there. The box. Hutchinson's kick over Campbell's head, and a great save again by Vesterveld to deny Everton another goal.
Well, he's so quick in the box, Jeffers. Just look how he reacts to this. Comes away off the far post, completely loses his marker. And once again, an excellent save from Vesterveld.
Liverpool all at sea at the moment. Two tremendous saves, especially the second one there from their goalkeeper. He's kept the score to 1-0. Redknapp, space opening up for the shot. And Gerrard just about got it away, and Fowler from a very difficult angle.
But gets it totally wrong. This is the chance from Jeffers, and that's an excellent save from Vesterveld. Gets down low to his right, pushes it around the post. But once again, on a set piece, you have to question the marking of Liverpool defenders.
And they're stretched again here. And Jeffers has got Staunton in a bit of trouble. A loud appeal from the other end of the ground for a penalty, and Westerveld off the ball had an angry reaction against Jeffers for what he thought was diving then. Liverpool keep giving the ball away. Lucky to get it back in this attack. Hegem, Schmitzer. Only Owen in the box for Liverpool at the moment. Good tackle by Ball.
Yeah, it was good defensive.
Look for Owen, couldn't find him. Hupia wins it back. Hutchison takes it off him. Xavier, the Everton captain, in possession again. This is done. Everton in some form of control here at the moment. Dunn come to meet it. And Everton get a lucky break. Campbell. Everton are playing a real pressing game in the middle of the field that's certainly knocking Liverpool out of their stride. Poor layoff by Berger. Campbell gets it back to Dunn. Hutchison. There's a high tackle by Hutchison. The cop showed their disapproval. The referee saw nothing wrong. Now Owen. He's got Fowler up in support. And the challenge by Owen
yes, it was a bad
is going to get him in trouble.
He overruns the ball here, and it's an excellent challenge from Weir, who takes the ball. Owen realises he overruns it, and that's a bad challenge. You don't like to see that on a football field.
Well, we all know that Michael Owen can get terribly wound up in the game at times. His anxiety to do well, his anxiety to be a winner, sometimes goes over the top, and he quite literally did then. He was yellow carded.
Yes, there's no place in football for that type of challenge. This is a leg breaker, this.
Dangerous tackle, I'm afraid to say.
Dangerous.
Some referees would have seen that fitting for a red card. Earlier incident, Trevor.
This is the challenge from Hutchinson, isn't it? Where he jumps in there, and once again, it's high, just slightly goes over the top to Haman. Well, that's another shocking challenge.
And you have to say, justice has been done as far as Michael Owen is concerned.
But we're incensed. I'm sure Dieter Hamann was incensed.
Let's get back to the football, please. Goal kick. And it's given away again to Xavier. Campbell. Collins has gone on a forward run and he's found it. Dunn slipped and still got away with it. Gets it back from Xavier. That's a mistake by the young fullback. And he was very glad to see Weir covering behind him. Schmitzer invites Hegem forward. Moves it to Redknapp. The deflection just took the sting out of the shot, but I think it was quite comfortable anyway.
Well, this is the goal. I think Bobby gets fortunate there. There's nothing fortunate about that. Great awareness. Hupia didn't see Campbell spinning off the back of him.
The best kick, and it gives Liverpool a chance to break with Schmitzer. Owen, the only Liverpool man in support at the moment. And it didn't matter because Schmitzer showed enough of the ball, 2 ball, and that's going to be at least a free kick, and maybe even another card. Ball becomes the first Everton player caution.
This was definitely a clear chance, wasn't it, for Liverpool? Schmitzer once again overruns the ball in a good position. look at it close up. Well, there you can see another very, very high challenge.
And shot blocked successfully again by the Everton defence. Redknapp, that's a clever little ball. Fowler well placed on the far side. And Smits has given it away. A break on for Everton, led by Campbell. It's a good tackle by Haman to stop it. Hupia under pressure from Jeffers. Carragher. Redknapp finds a way through. Great effort by Fowler. And Owen. And still. Penalty. No. Well, it looked for a moment as though the referee was pointing to the spot. But he has actually waved play on, and Liverpool are under pressure at the other end, and Campbell's well placed here. Jeffers decides to go alone. And maybe that was a mistake because Campbell was perfectly placed. The boos are from the Liverpool fans who feel they've been denied a penalty. And I think they're right.
Well, I can't agree with you, I'm sorry. I think the referee got that right. It's a great shot from Fowler. First mistake from David Weir, allowed it in, he tried to read it. Fowler got the other side of him. Great shot, wasn't held by Gerrard. Deflected back towards Owen. Tried to get his shot in. He was overcrowded in the end by 2 or 3 defenders of Everton. I'd like to see that again. My first impression that it wasn't a penalty.
Goff getting up well.
With 4 defenders there trying to get the better of Owen. No, I think he just goes over the legs of, I think it's Michael Ball. Let's have a look at it. Not for me. Not for me. I think the referee got that right.
Redknapp. Staunton. He's certainly got plenty of crosses in, but really Fowler and Owen are not the biggest strikers, obviously, and Everton's defence is gobbling it up quite easily at the moment.
Yes, I don't think Everton mind balls coming in from those sort of areas. It's when they get to the byline they have a problem. But I think for Weir and Goff, they're going to cope with those sort of balls all evening. Not a problem to them.
Now Jeffers for Everton. Bombi down the left, Campbell alongside him. Oh, he twisted and turned the defender. And went for goal. The second time, really, he was a little bit greedy there.
It's surely Bombi.
Fowler. No free kick. Bombi for Everton. Still lead 1-0 here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they're looking good again here. Collins is well placed. And he's settled for a corner.
Not too offensive.
That's the goal opting to punch. Back in from Dunn. And outside. Running it out to Smitzer. Now Hegem. Well, it's not been the prettiest football, but it's always eventful, this particular derby, and it certainly is tonight. Barnby finds Collins. Campbell. Jeffers well placed. Lost Staunton cleverly. Couldn't find a way around Sami Hupia. Redknapp spots the run from Berger. Can't find it. Now Campbell. Barnby made a great break down the centre there. Not seen by Campbell. Here's Jeffers for Everton. That was a bit too clever for his own good. Staunton has Owen outside him. Going to take some magic from Owen here to try and pull Liverpool level. Once again, Everton's defence was sound.
Yeah, he's been outstanding, hasn't he, Richard Goff? Owen easily gets the better of Dunn. Just look at the positioning of Richard Goff. Knew exactly where that ball was going to be played. Great defending.
Liverpool quite happy to get a corner out of that deep into stoppage time. Campbell has come forward for Liverpool here, so too is Hupia, the other centre half. Again, it's an Everton head that beats it first. Another Liverpool corner. Thornton's kick. It's the first real period of sustained pressure by Liverpool in the half, which has now ended with Everton holding on to their one-goal lead, and Gerard Houllier not too happy, I would think, at Liverpool's first half performance here. They conceded a goal within 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 7 seconds to be precise. The public address announcer has just informed me. Barnby, Jeffers, clever build-up play, and an unerring finish from Campbell. And if it hadn't been for two great saves, the second in particular from Liverpool's Dutch goalkeeper Sander Westerveld, the situation could have been even worse for Liverpool than the half-time scoreline, which reads Liverpool 0. Everton, who lost their first couple of away games this season, won on their last trip at Sheffield Wednesday, and already showing an improvement on last season when they lost so many times away from Goodison. Liverpool facing their favoured Cop end, looking to come at Everton early on here.
So the big talking point half-time was it a penalty on Michael Owen? 1 or 2 pointed, just leave it there as Jeffers goes clear.
An amazing break again. He's got Barnby up in support as well. Well, they can't accuse him of not shooting enough, Francis Jeffers. Redknapp. Fowler spins away to the left. Smits is just ahead of him again. Liverpool guilty of gifting possession back to the other side. Campbell. This is done. Jeffers has made an early run and they tried to pick him out. Everton feel that Carragher obstructed him. Berger. The man did well this time to shake off Hutchison. Redknapp. Really volleyed that one out, and great skill by Smitsa. Fowler well placed. Well, he must have got the shout, presumably, because he just stepped over the ball, and Everton said thank you very much. And Everton break dangerously again here with Jeffers. The Liverpool defence exposed again. Francis Jeffers is having one of those nights.
Well, that's the second occasion now in the first 4 minutes of the second half that Liverpool have lost the ball in a high position. And they've gone clean through them. One pass has put Jeffers clear. Hegum found upfield. No cover there. Really should have hit the target. They may rue these chances, Alan. They should be out of sight at the moment. They've had the clear-cut chances. There should be at least 2 up.
Absolutely. Hutchison. Well, one back there by Liverpool. And Owen beaten to it by Goff. Possessed. Barnby. Hutchison. Fowler worked hard to win it back for Liverpool. On it goes to Redknapp. Staunton to his left, so too is Berger. And again, it was good defending by Everton. Xavier making a vital interception. Signed in for £1.5 million from PSV in Holland. Westerveld had to be quick there with Campbell bearing down on him. And the Everton player injured as he fell.
You know why, don't you, Alan, that Westerveld followed through with his boot? He's felt that. Might get another look at that. Watch this. Carragher misses it. Watch the foot of Westerveld. There we go.
Well, Kevin Campbell has been a hero to Everton since his arrival last season, when he scored 9 goals in 8 games on loan then, before he was signed permanently from Trabzonspor. His goal separates the sides and they won't want to lose him. Well, they always tell goalkeepers to protect themselves, and Vesterveld certainly did. Campbell's okay. Really wrestled to the ground there by Goff. I don't know how he got away with that one. Berger has it back, however. And Fowler has a chance. He's got Owen in support. Owen frustrated, but Fowler apparently didn't spot him.
Yes.
Jamie Carragher. 11 Everton men between him and the goal. Smitzer's layoff. Hegem with the cross. And Gerrard, apart from that early mistake when he miscued an attempted clearance, hasn't done anything wrong. That Staunton in particular in the first 45 minutes got a lot of good crosses in from the left-hand side. Liverpool didn't have sufficient height or power in the middle to capitalise. Now they have with Meyer. Collins. Good tackle by Gerrard. It's left Collins on the ground, but Everton still have possession. Not now, they don't. Disappointing ball by Dunn. Hutchinson's free kick. Goff sneaked forward, but Vesterveld first to it. And immediately gets Liverpool moving. Gerrard. Berger did well to get the ball in, but Collins was on hand for Everton. Now Hutchinson.
Once again, excellent play from Hutchinson. Ran that ball a good 30 yards. Picked out Barnby. Played a real captain's role tonight, Hutchinson. An excellent in the centre of that park.
Liverpool have had the lion's share of possession in this second half without really seriously threatening Gerrard in the Everton goal. Collins. Barnby leaves it to Campbell. This is ball. Campbell. Barnby. That's a good ball. Hutchison. Now done. A rare excursion forward for him. Campbell unmarked in the middle. Liverpool's concentration lapsed then. Everton enjoying a good spell of possession of their own here. Liverpool have Titi Camara warming up, ready to come on.
Yes, and they've been to do that for the last 10 minutes. They've been working as hard as they have been throughout the game, but when they've won the ball, they've given it away too cheaply. That little spell there, they started to keep possession again, something they did in the first half very, very well.
Patrick Berger. Smitzer, his Czech international teammate. Free kick. Staunton knocks it long. Well, the header had Everton in trouble for a moment, but their defending has been top rate tonight. Meyer placing them in there.
First time, Alan, from a set piece at Liverpool, had a little bit of joy. It was flighted from Staunton to the back post. And the substitute Meyer got up above Goff with an excellent downward header.
Goff doing rather better this time. But still, Liverpool keep possession. Hegem.
On the left-hand side. Schmitzer coming off, he's taken up a right-hand sided attacking position.
Carragher has joined the hordes for the corner, which wasn't very well placed. And easily cleared. Remarkably, it stayed in. Jeffers.
And all he can do is hold it up, wait for support, and he certainly gets it. This is a 2-on-1 situation now.
Xavier. Collins. Well, that had to be made, that tackle, because suddenly Staunton found himself in real trouble. Goff's made a late run into the box. Just beyond him. Barnby. Campbell! Hit the top of the bar, I think.
And just look at the room that Campbell gets when this ball comes in here. It's quite unbelievable. There's nobody within 4 or 5 yards of him.
Xavier. Campbell's there again. Liverpool get it back with Titi Camara. Lucky to have a second chance here. He's taken it. It's a lovely little back healer. Patrick Berger couldn't make real progress. Everton breathe again. Let's remind you of the telephone number to cast your vote for the man of the match. It's 09009 11 22 33. Liverpool in a bit of trouble again at the back. Barnby. Jeffers is offside rather. And he and Westerveld have an angry clash. And they're both going to be in trouble here.
Well, they've got to go, haven't they? The two of them have got to go off, Jeffers and Westerveld. It's a pity. But Mr. Riley's got no option. When hands are raised like that. We saw it on Saturday, didn't we, at Derby? Mr. Halsey sending off Huertas. The same's got to happen here. I'm not so sure that he actually was offside. It's immaterial now because it's the talking point.
It's a red card for Jeffers, and it's got to be the same colour surely for Westerveld. You can tell from the reaction of the Liverpool players it is.
He's got no option, Alan. Hands are raised. Blows took place. He had to go.
Well, Liverpool have got a real problem now because Brad Friedel, who would normally have been on the bench, he's got a lot of experience, of course, as Jeffers continues the arguments going off. Friedel's not here because of this 3 non-EEC players ruling, and because of that, Liverpool have had to put Jørgen Nielsen, the Danish player, on the bench, and he's never actually played in the first team. In fact, yes, what am I thinking of? They've already had their 3 substitutes. So they can't change the goalkeeper. Yes, as Camara was Liverpool's 3rd substitute. And Steve Staunton.
Well, he certainly looks to take over the place.
So Liverpool's problem even worse than I imagined. Well, the first challenge by Jeffers was certainly a heavy one, but there was no excuse for getting involved like that. Someone with the experience of Sander Westerveld should have known better. And the referee was given no option. Things go from bad to worse, it seems, for Gerard Houllier at the moment.
Interesting to see
Staunton, the goalkeeper.
It's interesting to see what Walter Smith does now. Does he keep it exactly the same? Happy with 1-0? Does he try and get an extra forward up there? He puts Staunton under as much pressure as he possibly can. We'll see.
Well, we said these games are always eventful, and this one has not let us down. Berger. Steven Gerrard. It'll be interesting to see if Everton can test the standing keeper now. Barnby. Good tackle by Carragher. Redknapp. Takes on Dunn on the outside and then the inside. Which way is he going to end up going? Well done, you. And Everton could test Staunton here. Hutchison leading the break. Campbell. Xavier. Back it goes to Campbell. Hutchison's well placed in the middle. And they couldn't find it. Campbell curses himself for not being more accurate. been stung again. Great shout of handball there, but the referee had already spotted that. Hegem. Owen. Gerrard's cross, it flicked off the defender. Redknapp. Oh. Still the danger as Meyer knocks it back in. And then Carragher. Everton concede the corner, off ball. It came through the crowd, nobody quite knew where the ball was for a moment. But Everton have survived. Berger's kick, Carragher tried to get his head onto it, so too did Hoopier. Everton get it away yet again. Everton have a man down injured at the moment, so
Mr. Riley's ignored it.
Way to go on, yeah. Meyer's shot, and it's deflected, and almost in. Corner.
What a great save that was from Gerrard. Great shot from Meyer. I think it was deflected off the foot of ball. Brilliant save.
Hoopier on the far post. Never reached him. Meyer made the best attempt to get there. Now Berger. Hoopier's ball in. Strange layoff by Camara. And the referee's given Liverpool a free kick.
Well, what a big decision that is, because if you're not giving it, Barnby.
Played his part in this Everton performance tonight. Hegem. Meyer has called for an early cross. Now Gerrard. Berger. Well played, done. He's had a sound game at right back. Campbell, and suddenly Everton have gone extra man over here. Done on the chase. Barnby is in the middle. It's a great run by him, but a fine piece of defending.
Well, that's the danger, isn't it?
Everton needed at this stage of the game a corner, which goes in flat to Campbell. Hutchison. Berger's layoff was clever. And back he goes to Redknapp. But Everton get it clear yet again. This really is pressure now. Michael Owen for Liverpool. Barnby back defending. Liverpool prepared to take this throw.
Once again, excellent defending from Richard Goff. The breaks on again if he plays the right ball.
Barnby's in the middle. And this time he has found him. Well, it was a bit of a difficult ball for him to control, really. Chest high. Into the last minute at Anfield. Liverpool facing the possibility of their third defeat of the season already here. They only lost 4 matches at Anfield in the whole of last season.
Walter Smith's just gone absolutely furious with the fourth official because he's just seen 5 minutes coming up of injury time.
Hutchison. Yeah, 5 minutes was not what Everton wanted to see. Well as they've defended. Gerrard. This is Owen. 3 in the box here for Liverpool, but there's no way through. Michael Ball is rock solid. No problem for Staunton. He's just had one half-hit shot from Campbell to save so far. Hegem. Everton. They've still got some defending to do. Hegem plays one in. Berger. Now Gerrard. In it goes again. Barmby did well then for Everton. Campbell takes a clattering challenge from young Gerrard, and it's a red card for him. And the Merseyside derby explodes again here in stoppage time. The third red card of the night, and two of them have been Liverpool players, and there's still arguing, pushing and shoving going on, which the referee will have to deal with. Trevor.
Well, talk about a high tackle. That was almost waist high. You have to say, Alan, that the referee was no more than 2 or 3 yards away from the action. Saw it absolutely clear, and he produced the card instantly.
Well, when you think that he was quite lenient towards Michael Owen, and it has to be said, Don Hutchison in the first half, just think what the red card count could have been tonight.
Yes, it's been fiercely competitive, but over-competitive. I've not seen a game for such a long time with so many bad challenges. That's the second time Campbell was caught for one tonight. Earlier, there was one from Westerveld on him. This one really is high. Just look how high this is. Top of the thigh.
Liverpool reduced to 9 men and still a goal down. Collins. Good ball for Barmby. And still Barmby. Oh, good save. Xavier denied what would have been his first goal by a wonderful save from the standing keeper.
Yeah, I think also Xavier denies Barmby a chance here, because I'm sure Barmby would have scored with that. Just as he's about to strike it, Xavier shoots with his left foot. Fair dues to Staunton. He was equal to it.
Everton just need to keep possession now. And the victory is theirs. But Hutchison has lost the ball. Camera charges on. Liverpool have only got one man, but others are arriving from midfield. And it's not a bad ball. Redknapp couldn't get there. Now he could at the second attempt. And Collins on hand to intercept.
Well, that was unbelievably poor play, wasn't it, from Hutchison?
Incredible ending here at Anfield. Goff's clearance. Xavier looks for Barmby. Liverpool have a throw. We're into the final minute, though. There may be a little more time added because of the sending off, apart from anything else. Pumped back in again. Anywhere high into the stand will do now for Everton. Nothing wrong with that. Camara lost his man cleverly.
Once again, Goff in the right position. That ball has been like a magnet to him every time it's come in the penalty box.
Hegem. Another throw. The referee's just had a glance at his watch. Berger. And again, Everton, heroic defender, came back in from Redknapp's shot into the crowd. And that might be Liverpool's final opportunity gone.
Well, what a great shot that was from Redknapp on the volley. I think it was Dunn who got the block in. What an important block it was.
Liverpool go back. They've got to go forward at double quick speed now, though. Weir gets it away. This is Barmby. Campbell. It's all over. A sad night for Liverpool, a great night for Walter Smith and Everton, his first Merseyside derby victory. Liverpool beaten for the third time in a Premiership fixture on their own home ground this season, and just as seriously from their point of view, they had 2 players sent off, including goalkeeper Westerveld, who will have to be replaced now at a future date. Everton also had a dismissal in Francis Jeffers. And Everton are celebrating and why not? It's been a wonderful performance of grit, endeavour and no little skill from the team from across Stanley Park. They've kept up their wonderful record against Liverpool, beaten just once by their great rivals now in the last 11 games. A tremendous night for Everton, a worrying night though for Liverpool. And as the celebrations continue here, and they will for some time, the final score at Anfield, Liverpool 0, Everton 1.
Paul, incredible game, wasn't it, really? Did you think you could hang on to that early goal?
I don't know, it was tough. It was a great game. I mean, I bet the public loved that game. It was an excellent game.
And everything, didn't it, really?
Yeah, it had a lot. I mean, it's a bit unfortunate for the lad who's just come on to be sent off, but, you know, I feel a bit sorry for him.
And the two earlier sendings off as well, no real choice, the referee, had he?
No, not really. I think it was just a heated game and there's a lot of passion involved, and you know, both the lads probably deserve to go.
He tried to work Steve Staunton, but he didn't do badly, did he?
He pulled a great save off. He should try and play them more often, I think.
Are you impressed with that, Paul? Steve Staunton in goal?
Yeah, superb. He did well when he came in, but like I say, a bit unfortunate for Westerfield to get sent off, but yeah, he did well when he came in. Made a great save right at the end.
You had a great night. Do you feel your number one is right now?
No, I think I've got to keep proving myself all the time. You know, I've only had about 10 games, so I mean, the more clean sheets I can keep, the better it is. But I mean, it's great for us tonight. It's superb. 3
players sent off, and really, it wasn't too bad a game, but the tackles were flying in, weren't they?
Oh yeah, well, I mean, you expect that in a derby, you know. So, but I mean, like Don said, a bit unfortunate for the lad who came on to get sent off straight away. But I mean, you expect that.
What does it say about Liverpool and Everton's position in the table now? Do you feel you're where you are by right?
Yeah, I mean, the table doesn't lie. I mean, we've done superb straight from the start of the season since the Manchester United game. So, like I say, I think we deserve. You know, I think it's 5th we had tonight. So, yeah, we deserve it. Yeah.
Balance of power changing on Merseyside, Don?
I don't know. I mean, you know, both the clubs are trying to get up there where I think they belong. You know, 5th is a great position for us, and we've just got to build on it next week.
And you're going to sign a new contract?
I hope so. Hopefully the chairman will come back after that.
Won't let you go after this, will they?
I hope not.
Don's the man of the match. Paul, if you can give that to him. Colin Champagne, well done.
Thanks, Thanks, Paul. Thanks, George.
I don't think you enjoy it during the time, but certainly the result's most enjoyable, which was obviously the most important thing for us.
How pleased were you, Walter, about the way your players went about what you asked them to do tonight?
Oh yes, I was very pleased. I felt the first half hour of the game was probably as well as we played, you know, since I became manager here. And then, you know, obviously Liverpool pushed us back a little bit, being a goal down, and then it got a little bit scrappy in the second half. But I felt the first half hour of the game, especially when we expected to be put under a bit of pressure, we had control of the game.
Did you deliberately send the players out to play at a high tempo, Walter? It seemed to me as if you were happy to concede the ball in Liverpool's half. But as soon as a pass went into your half, you had players round it, you had Liverpool under pressure, you dropped off, maybe not to leave space in behind. Was that all pre-planned? Is that what you set out to do?
Well, I don't know whether it was all pre-planned. I can't say that it was. But
yes.
No, I think the most important thing for us was the way we competed in the match. We knew we were going to have to compete. As I say, I felt we had by far the best the first half hour of the game, which was an important spell. We managed to get the goal then. And after that, you know, we stuck in, and I felt we were a wee bit unfortunate not to maybe get 1 or 2 more.
Tell us about Goffey, 37 years of age. I thought he was absolutely immense tonight. Can he keep going much longer, that lad?
I certainly hope so. He's said he'll keep going at the end of the season anyway, but I was pleased for him because a lot of people are saying that when you're signing a player of that age, he's not going to contribute, and he's been probably the best man that we've had in the last few matches.
How far, Walter, would you say you've brought the club in your time there?
Well, we've certainly we've obviously had a few problems, off the field problems. We've now got a situation where I think we've got a reasonable spirit in our team. We don't have a great deal in terms of people underneath the team if we get injuries or suspensions, but we're at least in there and we're competing at the present moment, which you know, for maybe quite a few of the games last season when we played the teams who were in the top 6, we weren't competing against them, and you know, I'm very pleased that we've managed to do that in the games that we've played against the better teams so far this season.
You must be delighted the way the players that you've brought in, Walter, maybe over the last 8 or 9 months have settled and really given you probably more, or certainly as much as you expected.
Well, I think they've given us a bit more than we expected. We've been really pleased with the response that we've had. You know, we're only into the first few games of the season, so for us it'll be a matter of trying to keep that going. That'll be the hardest thing for us over the period of the season.
Quick word about the sending off of Francis Jeffers, Walter. Any sympathy at all with the young man?
I felt the two of them got involved, the goalkeeper and him. Both were maybe a little bit carried away with the game, but that happens in derby matches. When you're playing in a derby game, you know, the pace of the game, atmosphere on the ground, it brings to that. I would say it would be a good game from a television point of view.
It was.
Incidents that happened, but you know, I think you have a great deal of sympathy for both the goalkeeper and Francis Jeffers. They do get carried away a little bit.
I think you looked as surprised as we were about the time added on. What did the officials say to you about the 5 minutes that they found?
Well, 5 minutes. I didn't think there was that many injuries in the second half of the game. I mean, if we're looking at playing something like 9 minutes overtime, counting first half and second half, it's a long time in a game. But in the second half, especially, there wasn't that many injuries.
Well, enjoy the night.
Yes, we'll enjoy the night. Yeah. Makes a change.
Their debuts in a Merseyside derby. What are your memories of your first game for the club?
Memories of the first game for the club was obviously very good. You know, it was a glorious day. You know, and obviously playing against Liverpool at Anfield was a fantastic time to start my Everton career.
You played in many derbies yourself. How does the Merseyside one compare?
It's as big as any other derby I've played in.
Anfield. Talk us through it.
Which I'm very proud of, let me tell you. Yeah, I think the ball got played into Franny Jeffers and he just helped it round the corner to me. You know, obviously playing at Anfield is always a good occasion for us as Everton players. But to score the winning goal and score it at the Kop end, you know, was great. As the ball's come through to me, I've just thought straight away, hit it early, and I've hit it early and it's gone in the bottom corner. And the Kop's just gone silent, and you could hear the Everton fans go crazy behind me, but it was just a great feeling, and it was a great occasion, and we end up winning the game. And you know, the celebrations with the fans at the end and in the dressing room was just, everyone was just buzzing.
I think that was a game that we fully deserved to win, though.
Yeah, to be fair, we could have won it 2 or 3, but to be fair, I think we were very unlucky not to get a second or even a third. So, you know, it was a good result for us. I mean, I think that's the last time we've beaten them since, so hopefully that could be put to right this season.
And of course, Jeffers doing a bit of sparring with Sander Westerveld. Did you know that his reach was that big?
No, well, you know, I didn't realise his reach was so long until I saw him throw some haymakers. But obviously it's a highly charged game, and you know, we want to win, and they want to win. So, you know, we're just happy that the Blue Half came out on top.
Looking to being involved in many derby wins and derby games in the future.
Yeah, let's hope there's many more goals to come.